My beer kit fermentation stalled. Here's what to do if that happens. So guys, this is an update on the old Cooper's farmhouse, or no, Innkeeper's sparkling ale is what they call it. So under this video, I will put the link to the brew day video so you can see the whole dealio. So a couple things. First of all, I made a mistake when I went to upgrade this beer kit, make it better. There's three ways to make a beer kit better. Number one, change the yeast. That was my mistake. Number two, dry hop it, which I'm dry hopping the shit out of this one with some East Kent Goldings. And number three, let it sit for 2 to 3 weeks, okay? So what I did is I went out and made a rookie mistake. I went and bought some yeast, Lallemand London ale yeast, I think it was, something like that. Dry yeast, got home, looked at it, looked at the back of it. It had been expired for a year and a half, for fuck's sakes. I ended up pitching yeast anyways. I rehydrated it. Did a shitty job of doing that because I was in a bit of a rush. Had to get a haircut. I was crunched for time. Anyway, I rehydrated a little bit. Dropped her in there. That was last Thursday. I got home last night. I was away for the weekend and took a look at my I took a gravity reading and it had barely moved, okay? Again, if you look at the video, I didn't actually take an OG, so I had to do some research to see what the original gravity should be on this bad boy. Anyway, we had barely moved in any points at all. So the other thing I didn't do with this beer, and it was intentional because I wanted to just keep it as easy as possible, is Cooper's recommends that you include with the beer kits, I think they call Brew Enhancer 1 or 2, Cooper's Brew Enhancer 1 or 2. I didn't do that. So it would have been a low ABV beer. Again, I didn't take the original gravity, so I won't know exactly what it should have been. But I think this would have came in around 3.5% just with the can of goo alone. And I'm just throwing that out there guessing. So what I did to salvage this beer is I added 1 cup of dextrose, so priming sugar, and then I added 1 cup of sucrose, just normal table sugar, okay? So that's going to increase the ABV. It's also going to get some new sugars going for the yeast. And I pitched a new packet yeast. I did what I say don't do, which is I used the can of Goose yeast that comes on the top. So I'm going to be really interested to see how this beer goes, how it turns out, but that's how you salvage the bad boy, okay? So no panic. I didn't panic or anything like that. It did move a little bit, so there was some fermentation. But now we should get some stuff going. I did it last night, and she's bubbling now, so that's good. Makes me feel good. So again, all I did is I took a cup of priming sugar and a cup of table sugar, heated them up on the kettle, on the stove, I should say, and then I pitched it into there. I wasn't too worried about the temperature. I mean, it's only a little volume of water, so they say let it cool to room temperature. There's 23 liters, 6 gallons of liquid in there, so I just dumped. I didn't even boil it. I just heated it up so it melted it. Dumped her in there, and then pitched that whole new pack of yeast, and that's how you salvage a bad boy. So that's the update. So you don't panic. If you don't think you've seen a lot of activity in the airlock after a day or two, go ahead, take a hydrometer reading, check it out, see what you're at. If you haven't moved too many points in 3-4 days, something's going on, because most of the activity does happen in that time period. Give it 24 hours before you start thinking things haven't happened, because it can take 24 hours or so to get the yeast going. But there maybe the yeast was bad, maybe it was old, maybe it had some expired ingredients, who knows, different things can happen. So if you are concerned and you want to get her going, that's all you need to do. And if you did use the right amount of fermentables to get to your ABV that you're looking for, i.e. the brew enhancer, or if you added liquid malt or dry malt to the kit, or if you use some sugar like I did at the outset, then you don't need to worry about adding any more fermentables. You're good to go there. Just go ahead and pitch some new yeast, and don't sweat it. It's going to turn out just fine. I will drink this whole 23 liters. I'm sure it'll turn out great. So the next step with this bad boy is to dry hop it. So I was going to dry hop it after 4 days, but since really didn't get a lot of fermentation happening, I'm going to let this go for 2 to 3 days. with the new pack of yeast I got in there and the fermentables I added, and we'll go ahead and dry hop it, and then I think I'll dry hop it again probably 4 days before I go ahead and keg this bad boy. So that's what I got, guys. Got a new series for beginners out there, Beginner Brewers Boot Camp. We'll put a link under the blog how you can get on that. It's a free boot camp you can get on, and if you've been brewing for a while, or if you want to get into all grain, I also give away on my blog my top 5 best-selling recipes from my brew pub. So they're my recipes from my brew pub. Top 5, baby. So you can check that out too. That's what I got. Big Rob, he gone. Yeah.